What's up guys, Ronaldo here and welcome. Today I want to go over with you guys, should you summon for the Lust plus Arrogance banner or should you go for the amazing Silas and Vierna, two power couples coming up right now, and it's gonna be a hard choice. The hardest choices require the strongest wills, right? I've made a bit of a list of pros and cons for each banner that I want to go through with you guys to evaluate which one will be best for you, and also which will help you to make your own decision. And I will also put my own opinion on which banner is better in which scenario as well. So first up, let's go over Lust. Let's go over Lust and Arrogance. These two banners are so good, so good. So Lust and Arrogance is a banner with two legendaries that are both amazing. They are both amazing. And Lust has the big pro that she is an exclusive character, and by far the strongest exclusive character we have had in this game so far. And that's a big thing, right? You're not gonna be able to get her after that in a while. Maybe in a year later, yeah. But after that she's not gonna be in the summoning pool, whereas someone like a Silas and a Vierna are going to be still in the summoning pool. So you might be thinking, okay, Lust, that's a good thing for Lust, right? It is, it is. And then we have Lust and Arrogance both being fighters, so if you lack on the fighters, right, they will help you. But the thing I wanted to talk about with the yes, Lust is exclusive is that they reduced Silas's drop rate by quite a large margin. So when you get a legendary, the chances of Silas are quite low compared to some worse legendaries. Same goes with Vierna. So this is also the best time to get one of these two bad boys, right? And quite frankly, I've been thinking, you know what, they are both going to be amazing for certain content, but the versatility that a Silas gives you is gonna be unmatched. The late game value a Silas gives someone is unmatched. He is by far the strongest DPS in the game by a landslide at the current state, out of the normal legendaries. And therefore, if you want like fast progress and efficient progress, you want to go for the Silas banner. As amazing as Lust and Arrogance are, and even though Lust is exclusive, if you want fast progress, I would recommend Silas. And the reasoning behind this is, I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking, Silas, you can get somewhere down the line because he is going to be in the summoning pool, right? The problem is, like I said, they reduce the drop rates, and when do you get him, right? When do you get him? Sure, you will get him eventually, but do you get him in 3-4 months maybe next time, right? That's a bit of the question I'm asking myself. When are you going to get him? Because he's going to be the major factor for your progress, and this will slow down your progress by a large margin. But if you are willing to be like, okay, you know what, I take that gamble, I'm not gonna go for Silas now or Vierna. You really want both of them, by the way. And I'm going to go for Lust, because if you have Lust and Silas in the end, you're gonna be better off, of course, right? So if you are looking months ahead, Lust is gonna be a good pick. But if you want to progress now, if you want to have consistent progress without a stagnation, really, a Silas will be the best unit to have for gear rate 3 to kill the boss, together with Idril. And guess who's boosted? Idril. On top of that, Silas will be a guild boss slayer. He will be in Void Rift, the best unit to have as well. Whereas Lust is going to be amazing for things such as AM bar, but also guild boss, but it's not currently the meta, right? But she has some upside that I can put out as well here, that I was thinking about, and that is, if you place Lust properly, she will generate a lot of rage for another Nightmare fighters, right? And what if they put in a new Nightmare Lord that is gonna be a fighter who is just an absolute monster of a damage dealer, right? Then the value of Lust will skyrocket, because Lust will give you a lot of rage regen for your nightmare units, and that will just accelerate that hero a lot. But that's also something to consider. This guy is gonna be ancient exclusive if he's coming out anytime in the future, right? If this unit is coming out, and on top of that, if you're free to play, the chances of you getting this character are pretty low, and this is gonna be the main thing. I think if you're a low spender, right, or if you have a lot of summons, right, then I think you can go for Lust, because eventually you will get Silas. If you truly are a free-to-play player, I think you should go for Silas over Lust, because like I said, maybe you need to wait like 3 months until you get your Silas, because you're not gonna get that many summons, right? I counted my summons, I made the maths, I got a lot of content creator rewards, and that's something we content creators have to think about, right? Is that we don't lose track basically of being realistic, right? We shouldn't lose track of being realistic. And for me, I can say, yeah, I go for Lust, and you can get Silas down the road. But if I'm being realistic and I take out my personal bias of getting content creator rewards, I can tell you, to have Silas and Vierna on your account, it can take months, and it is a big thing for your account. So for me personally, I would say if you are a free-to-play player, I'd recommend to go for Silas and Vierna, right? The only con you have really is that you really want both of them, right? But it is also a pro for that banner, because both of them are in that banner. Why you want both of them? For the guys that don't know, that bond skill that Silas has is extremely potent. It is nuts. So you really want both of them, and this way you will have fast progress. If you are willing though to be like, okay, I take the gamble, I don't go for Silas now, or if you are willing and have a different mindset, you're like, I don't need that fast progress. It is a marathon. Let's be honest, it is a marathon, right? But you'll be like, okay, I won't get bored by not progressing for a while at some point, or having a lot harder time to progress. I'm going for Lust. She's new, she's shiny, everyone loves new, right? Then you can go for Lust, right? It really depends on kind of your mindset. Do you want faster progress with the Silas, or do you want to go for the long run with Lust, right? This is kind of what I'm thinking, because Lust and Arrogance, they're both going to be amazing as well. They're both going to be amazing as well. Maybe not as versatile as someone of the likes as a Silas, but they're both really strong as well. And of course, Lust is new and exclusive. So it is a hard call to make, for sure. If you have Silas and Vierna, the banner is clear. Like, it is as clear as it gets who you're gonna pull for, right? But if you have not a Silas plus Vierna, then it gets difficult. And if you're a free-to-play player who wants to progress, I'd recommend Silas Vierna. If you're a low spender, I recommend Lust. If you're a free-to-play player or low spender, that just feels like, okay, the fast progress that I can get with Silas and Vierna is not gonna be the major thing. I want to go for the long run. I want to have that Lust value in the future when something like AMR 21 is coming out, right? I want to have her in my roster, then go for Lust. So yeah, this is a bit my reasoning for you guys, in which case you want to go for which banner. Here you got a bit of the pros and cons of these two banners. They're both going to be amazing. That's the problem, pretty much. They're both going to be amazing. Yeah, let me know what you guys are going to pull for, and make sure to subscribe, because that will increase your summoning luck tenfold. Subscribing will increase your summoning luck tenfold. And what you can do then, right? This is an interesting thing that I haven't discussed yet, but that I can add as a special delivery for you guys. Is then, because you have increased summoning luck, you go for Vierna and Silas, you get them pretty early, and because the last banner is still going, you get the last as well. No, that's maybe a bit delusional, but you will get increased summoning luck if you subscribe. Let me know what you guys are going to pull for and tell me the reasoning of it. I would be interesting to hear. Other than that, I hope you all have a blessed day. I'm Ronaldo, and I'm out. Peace.